What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the Reverend, from the Bearded Brewers, bringing you a brand new episode of Cooking with the Reverend. Now, today, I'm drinking, as always, well, not as always, but more often than not, a Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's crisp, it's refreshing, and it won a blue ribbon, supposedly, back in the 1800s. Anyway, again, I like this beer because it's a great cooking beer. You can just drink it while you cook. I mean, I think it's only like 4%. Anyway, it's not important. So there you have it, folks. So what are we making today? Well, first let's talk more about this beer. Just get to it already, Reverend! Okay. So today what we're making is we're going to make a barbecue chicken pizza. With a twist. What's the twist? Whoa, well, I guess that's more of a wave than a twist or a swirl. Anyway, let's go check it out. Get some rotisserie or baked chicken from the grocery store, a red onion, cilantro fresh, bladao, Gouda cheese shredded variety, and any pizza crust you want. Also, don't forget barbecue. You can go with original, but we like Sweet Baby Ray's. It's a little bit sweeter and better, I think. So, once you get your chicken, make sure you go ahead and you put that in a refrigerator. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, simple. I'm going to tell you. What it's going to do is going to make breaking apart the chicken so much easier. So, here's obviously what it looked like in the beginning. And here is what it looks like now. Here's something to keep in mind, though. The chicken that you break up, you want to try to get some of that skin on there because that's where a lot of that flavor is going to be. You want to make sure you break it up. Don't leave huge chunks. Otherwise, you're just going to have huge chunks of meat on your pizza. Giggity. So, moving forward, you also want to make sure you go ahead and you dice up that red onion. Why do you want to dice up that red onion? Actually, you don't want to dice it. You just want to slice it. You want to slice it kind of thin, pliable, if you will. You don't want to caramelize it because that'll overcook them. But you do want it to not be raw when you throw it in the oven. And then once you do that, really, it's simple and easy. You just throw on the chicken, you throw on the barbecue, you throw on the onions, toss it into the, not microwave, but toss it into the oven. I have to preset my oven to 425, and I cook it for about 7 minutes. But wait a minute, you didn't put on the cheese in the pizza. How can you have a pizza without cheese? Oh, calm down. You put the cheese on after it's cooked. But why? Well, because I just think it tastes better. You can do whatever you want, but that's the way I do it. So let's go and watch how you make it. You're going to take the red onions and you're going to saute in a way before you put them on the oven. Use a little bit of olive oil. I use a little bit more than a tablespoon. And of course, we recommend that you always use tongs because nobody wants your dirty hands on their food, even though the heat will kill bacteria. Also, make sure you're using rubber-tipped tongs. It prevents scraping the Teflon. So after you put these on, saute them up a little bit, get them nice and translucent and pliable. That's all you really need to do. Don't caramelize. Then you're going to add the barbecue sauce to the pizza, then the chicken, then the onions, and toss it in the oven. After you take it out of the oven, add the cheese. If you want, throw it back in the oven for a few minutes, seconds really. Then take it out and then add the cilantro. Now you might be asking yourself, Reverend, why should I use Gouda cheese? It's expensive. Well, calm down first. Let's put it back into first gear and take your foot off the gas pedal just a little bit. The Gouda cheese is going to add this smoky, creamy cheese texture and flavor that's really going to complement the sweetness that is represented by the barbecue sauce and also just really kind of tame and balance out everything else too from your cilantro, your red onions, and the chicken. So it just kind of completes the whole meal. And if you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but that's just my recommendation. So let's go check out the final product. Adding the cheese while the pizza is fresh out of the oven will automatically melt the cheese and help reduce that overcooked cheese flavor. You don't have to put it back in the oven. And the beer to pair it with, Hop Light. by Black Project, I think. I don't know. Anyway, this beer is a cryo-hopped sour wheat ale with blood oranges. It's at 4.5% alcohol by volume. I did not swirl the can like you normally should do. However, that's not important. What's important is how it tastes. So, why do I pair this beer with this food? Well, this beer is going to be sour, it's going to be hoppy, and it's going to really complement all those bold flavors that are going to be coming through that pizza. You really can have any beer with this kind of pizza, but my personal opinion, the sour, the better. Oh man, that's good. Holy crap, that's fantastic. I was really leery about this, but my daughter picked it out and then my wife recommended it. So if two women in my house say I should get this beer, I also suggest you should get this beer. Hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you liked making it. And as always, cheers.
You don't cook.